Thank you, Shani. Most respected and distinguished dignitaries on the dais, young ladies and old men from around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I came from a very far place, and I'm very excited to be here with you all, because this is the first time we are attending, or we are part of a people from around the world who are an enthusiast. So in my excitement, I might take a little more time than the rest of the dignitaries, but please excuse me for that.
No problem.
Yeah, so much has been said about the technology, and since we are very new, I do not have much to talk about, about the insight. Although the topic given to me was to talk about insights of ham radio. Actually, we came here to learn from you and to know more about the technology, so I might not be able to dwell on this topic for too much. But I would like to, talk about something that I felt was very important to all of us. Many of us, since I came from a disaster management authority, working in the field of disaster management, we have come across a lot of situations when our voice are silenced by the chaos and the crisis. And I believe many of you must have come across that kind of a situation. And what we yearn when we go through that situation is our voice to be heard. And this is a very important thing. As a human, I feel that we all want our voice to be heard, and we want to be, given a solace. And in the depth of such hopelessness brought about by the silence and the darkness, a voice, it holds unparalleled powers. Because it speaks truth, and it bridges the distance, and it offers a beacon of hopes, and it becomes the heartbeat of connection in a world yearning to be heard. So such is the power of the voice in our hopelessness. So then, how about the amateur radio enthusiasts which have been making it possible for the voice to be heard through a medium that the world for once upon a time thought has no future? Like what our Brigadier Chandra sir said, there was a lot of disappointment and disheartening thoughts about the technology when it was first starting as well. But how about this, the ham radio standing out as a testament to human resilience during times of crisis, especially during natural disaster, when the mainstream communication became the first casualty and gave way to nature's fury. So with that said, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the hams who all have worked and walked that extra mile to give the voice of hope to the people affected by natural calamities, and also to those who have braved themselves to learn about this vibrant science of communication, ready to preach human connection, build community, and save lives. I also want to thank all the mentors and guides who all have been investing the best time of their life to help people learn about this amazing technology, to ensure that this hamara ham ka jati bhar jaye. In that, I would like to make a special mention of VU2OOR India under the leadership of its dynamic founder and chairman, Mr. Nilkanta Chatterjee, for guiding and mentoring me and my team from State Disaster Management Authority, Nagaland, to join the network of hams around the world. Officers from my organization have attended a series of training and workshops with VU2OOR India and wrote the ham days somewhere in the middle of this year. And 29 of us have made it this year, and perhaps this morning as I stand here before you all, I could be the youngest licensed ham operator among the many of the young ladies and old men, or perhaps I could be the youngest even in the world this morning to be a licensed operator. I was issued the ham license just the day before yesterday only with Victor Uniform 2 Oscar Romeo. And I'm really excited about the prospect of being a ham. I'm looking forward to learn more from all of you during this phase and also in the days to come. Now, radio technology has evolved from its inception in the 1890s, from what I could learn, to include modulation around the 1930s and digital radio in the 1990s. It has come a long way and has made its presence meaningful to the ID world. It remains an innovative way to communicate because it allows individuals to explore the science and principles of communication. While modern communication relies heavily on infrastructure, ham radios stand apart as a self-reliant system, which, as I mentioned earlier, is the only fail-safe communication system, especially during times of crisis. One thing that I've found very unique about ham is its ability for global connectivity with only limited barriers. And this presents a very, very good opportunity to not only bring together like-minded individuals who shares a passion for communication, but also build a global community and foster cross-cultural exchange and intergenerational bond. And speaking of intergenerational bonds, in my about a year experience with ham radio and the enthusiasts, I've encountered a senior ham operators like Indranil Sir here, Victor Uniform 3 Oscar Cubic Saira, and a very young enthusiast, young lady Oishi, senior secondary student, which is the testament of ham radio preaching the intergenerational gap. Yet today, like I want to mention about Brigadier Chanda, who have also mentioned about the disheartening thing that is happening about ham radio. And it is one of the most underappreciated technology in an age dominated by smartphones and internet. It might even seem like an obsolete technology to many of us and to a lot of people. However, such notions about radio technology was never a new talk to the town. I was just checking the other day, I was looking up to the internet to see what the rest of the world were really thinking when Guglielmo Marconi and the German scientists were trying to bring this technology to the world. And I stumbled upon some lines. A Boston Post editorial from 1865 read, "Well-informed people know it is impossible to transmit the voice over wires, and that were it possible to do so, the thing would be of no practical value." Such a disheartening line about this technology. And also Sir William Thomson, later known as Lord Kelvin, he is a Scottish mathematician and a physicist. He bluntly made it in 1897, when our Marconi has just started using this technology. He says, "Radio has no future." But I want all of us to appreciate that this technology has overcome all of these negative notions. And today, even as we are facing this challenge, I want to encourage all of us to think that this is not going to be the end, because in spite of all this negative opinion, we have to look at this beautiful technology that has grown leap and bound into a powerful tool for building relationship across various social, cultural, and geographical divides, defying so many disheartening notions that people had then. In fact, today, with the possibility of artificial intelligence integration, radio technology promises a better future with enhanced reliability, greater efficiency, and precision, paving the way for innovative advancement in radio communication. So with that being said, I would like to implore upon everyone here to explore this world of major radio communication. Who knows? In the process, you might discover not just a new hobby, but even a whole lot of community and a purpose that will enrich your life. Also, let us not forget that in this digital-driven world, ham radio stands as a reminder of the power of direct human-driven communication to build stronger, more connected communities. So with that, 73 to the organizers, 73 to all the young ladies and old men, and 73 to HAMFEST India 2024. Thank you. Jai Hind.